The priceless power of super-persuasion that leads to super-achievement. In examining the past, we find that the men and women who have helped change the course of destiny for the world have been people who used the priceless power of super-persuasion to lead them to great achievement. These molders of public opinion influenced others to follow their precepts and used the power of their minds to persuade others. They became the super salespersons of history because they used a great psychological principle that let them command the respect and admiration of millions. By using this principle, super-persuasion, they were able to convince multitudes to do their bidding. Here is what the power of super-persuasion will do for you. 1. You will win the minds and hearts of people who will be eager to serve you and help you achieve fame and fortune. 2. Super-persuasion will put into your hands the magical keys that unlock invisible doors to the treasures of the universe. 3. Rise to a position of power and have at your command the forces to make people want to give you large sums of money for some great cause. Riches will be thrust upon you almost automatically as you use the powers of super-persuasion to open the doors to the hearts of millions of people. 4. You will no longer be an ordinary person once you learn how to use the secret power of super-persuasion. You will become extraordinary and will hold the interest of millions of people who will gravitate around you like planets around the sun, held in their fixed orbits by the great law of cosmic magnetism. 5. Use the secret power of super-persuasion to inspire and persuade people to follow you. Apply your great ideas to their lives to bring you personal glory and recognition. 6. Super-persuasion will give you victory in the game of life. You can demand rich rewards, influence others to give you loyalty, love, and affection, win undying friendship and devotion. 7. If you wish to become a super salesperson of your ideas, services, or products to the public, super-persuasion will give you an almost hypnotic control over the minds of others, making them want to patronize you. 8. Your mastery of people depends on your use of super-persuasive techniques to command their interest and attention, to control their emotional reactions so they will freely rush to your aid in achieving your every goal. 9. In using the art of super-persuasion, you will so magnetize your own mind centers with dynamic power that other people will in turn become magnetically attracted to you. You can then command and control them to do your bidding and yield to your demands with ease. 10. If you have a desire to communicate your ideas to others by becoming a public speaker, actor, or performer, you can instantly use the secret power of super-persuasion and reach out with your magic circle of enchantment to mesmerize the hearts and minds of millions of people. All great speakers, singers, actors, dancers, and other performers have used super-persuasion in their work. This gives them the star quality that makes people pay millions at the box office to see them perform. Apply these 7 super-persuasive power packs that lead to super-achievement. Super-persuasive power pack number 1. Build the super-ego that gives power without egotism or selfishness. First, understand what is meant by the ego. It is defined as the personal identity, the self, the whole person. In no sense does it mean being egotistical or selfish. The average person may not have enough ego drive to reach high goals of achievement. Many people have tremendous egotism, which makes them self-centered and selfish. But this is not the type of ego you require for sustained success. The superego asks for rewards and recognition that are appropriate to the quality of services performed by the individual. If a person develops gifts and talents and knows that these are of the highest order, there is nothing wrong in correctly appraising those talents and then asking suitable compensation for them. An opera star like Joan Sutherland can command $10,000 for a concert performance because she has spent years in developing her voice, learning languages, stage presence, and techniques that make her worth that amount of money. At the other extreme, in the popular music field, a rock and roll singer like Linda Ronstadt may command as much or even more than Joan Sutherland because she has suited her talents to the needs of modern young audiences. Sometimes a person with very little talent but a big superego will flash across the horizons of the world and make a fortune. But unless there is continued effort to build talent to match the superego, that person is often doomed to eventual failure. A singer by the name of Tiny Tim was such a person. He had inadequate talent, but a colossal superego, which let him win worldwide fame and earn as much as $10,000 a week in Las Vegas for a short period. Then his career faded because there was not sufficient talent to sustain the recognition he had achieved. Build your own sense of self-importance by each day studying something that will add to your sum total of knowledge and make you a more important and valuable person. This can be learning new words and how to use them, public speaking so you can better express your creative ideas and influence others, writing out lists of things you intend to do, which become your own personal blueprint of destiny. Set high goals for yourself to achieve, and each day take one step that will lead you to the fulfillment of that dream. You might write a letter to some important person you wish to help you, or seek an interview with someone at the head of an organization you wish to work for. Before you go out for an important interview for a job, or to advance some of your ideas, or to sell a product or services, stand before your mirror and assume a pleasant but commanding posture. Hold your head high, your spine straight, breathe deeply, and then say aloud several times, "I am," say your name. "I have something very valuable that I wish to present to the world. I know that I have perfected my talents and my personality. I am now ready to face the world and ask adequate rewards for my services. I shall always strive to be worthy of the fame and fortune that I now ask of the world. I am," here state your name again, "and I shall become famous because I deserve such recognition." Super Persuasive Power Pack Number 2. Program your higher mind centers with super persuasive suggestions for success, riches, fame, and greatness. Your subconscious mind is the true power back of the throne of success and fame. It is ready to believe anything that you tell it about yourself and your talents. However, you cannot lie to it, for if you are demanding $1 million fortune and do not have the necessary requisites for such a fortune, the subconscious will not respond. This is why you must build your superego first to truly have the ability to make that $1 million fortune. To build a superego, do the following things. Study and develop your mind and your talents until you are sure that you have acquired proficiency in your chosen occupation. Then proceed to ask for fame and fortune with the confidence that you will eventually achieve recognition. Program your subconscious mind by giving yourself positive autosuggestions daily to build your ego power. Below are some suitable autosuggestions you can use. Stand before a mirror and say the following ego-building statements aloud. I am John Smith. State your own name and repeat several times to get a sense of self-identity. I now build my sense of value and ego power. I have confidence in myself and know that I can succeed. I shall strive to build my talents to be worthy of the rich rewards that I expect of the world. I desire fame and fortune, and I am willing to give my time and talent for such recognition. I am worthy of $1 million fortune, and I shall strive to do good with my money. As you repeat these autosuggestions before your mirror, hold your head high as if you were wearing a crown. Speak in an authoritative voice on the lowest note in your vocal range. Keep your spine straight and feel as though you have just been crowned as king or queen. Super Persuasive Power Pack No. 3. Develop the self-image that you respect and that will win and hold people. Before others can love you, there must first be respect for yourself and admiration of the self-image that you have created. Some people actually hate themselves and envision others as hating them. They think up all kinds of shortcomings that they believe makes them objects of ridicule and failures in life. How famous people overcame defects to go on to fame and fortune. A negative self-image kills a person's magnetism and weakens his or her powers of persuasion. Many famous people have had physical or mental handicaps and succeeded despite their limitations. Demosthenes, the famous Greek orator, stuttered. He spent weeks talking with pebbles in his mouth to overcome this defect. Lord Byron was born with a club foot, which did not stop him from achieving fame and fortune through his poetry. Steinmetz, the electrical genius, was born a hunchback, but he achieved high goals despite that handicap. Edison and Beethoven both were afflicted with deafness, but were able to achieve fulfillment of their life destinies. Helen Keller became deaf, dumb, and blind early in life, but through the prosperity magic of her close friend, companion, and teacher, Anne Sullivan, she was able to build a career that helped inspire millions of other handicapped persons. Several men became presidents of the United States without college educations. Neither did Henry Ford finish his education, yet in his lifetime he founded a dynasty that has brought happiness to millions of people. There are no limitations to your success, except those you set for yourself. A veteran lost both arms and became a fine painter. One Vietnam veteran returned to the United States with much bitterness because he had lost both arms. He had wanted to become an artist, but now it was impossible for him to even hold a brush. After he built a new self-image, he became inspired to again try to become an artist. He succeeded by holding the brush in his teeth. He was soon painting very good pictures and had a one-man exhibition in New York where all of his paintings sold. Lost his arms in war and learned to type with his feet. A war veteran who had wanted to become an author also lost his arms. He learned to type with his feet and sold his first novel to the movies. Another woman shown on TV was born without arms. She acquired such facility with the use of her feet that soon she was feeding herself, dressing, raising her family, driving a car, going shopping, and doing all the things that we usually associate with normal people. How to overcome defects and begin with your new self-image of success. Start with whatever you have now and accept that as the beginning of your new self-image. A mouth too big, or a nose or eyes that are not spaced just right, a weak chin, none of these should be considered a handicap. You can overcome each and every one of life's limitations by realizing that the way you are now is the way you must begin. On that foundation, you can build the self-image of poise, confidence, self-awareness, and magnetism. Spend some time before a mirror studying yourself. See your good points and your weaknesses. Then try to overcome the weak points in your personality. Tell yourself over and over in subconscious autosuggestion. I now project charm and magnetism. I like others and they will like me. I smile and the world smiles back. I see myself as a happy, successful, loving human being, and I shall now attract a destiny that is worthy of my true high attributes. Live in the imagination for greater powers of super-persuasion. Imagine yourself being in social groups and having others admire you and praise you. See yourself winning admiration in your work because of your qualities of integrity, hard work, and enthusiasm. Visualize yourself as a romantic lover, courting the person whom you admire and want to be loved by. Speak in a voice that reflects love and kindness. Be kind and considerate in your relationships with your family and also with strangers and co-workers. Soon this self-image will graft onto your present personality and bring you recognition from others and life's richest rewards in fame, fortune, and acceptance. Super Persuasive Power Pack Number 4. Get rid of the 10 short-circuiting negative emotions that stifle your drive to riches and success. 10 negative emotions may be holding you back from building the new self-image of success and riches. They are fear, worry, hate, jealousy, envy, greed, selfishness, miserliness, resentment, and pessimism. All of these 10 negative emotions cannot be overcome in one day, so take a different one each day and work on it. The first day, try to analyze the things you fear. Then rationalize and overcome them by thinking thoughts that are positive and confident. Do the same with each negative emotion, substituting the opposite positive emotion, until you have cleared your subconscious mind of all the previously mentioned negative short-circuiting emotions. Some of the positive emotions you should strive to put into your new self-image are confidence, peace, trust, charity, love, joy, forgiveness, kindness, consideration, beauty, goodness, and optimism. Super Persuasive Power Pack Number 5. Cultivate the super persuasive personality that wins others and causes them to do your bidding. Every person carries an aura about them that flashes like a neon sign and tells other people what they are like. If you build this aura with super persuasive qualities that are positive, people will instantly recognize that you are a presence, not just an ordinary person. The outer expression of your personality, even the expressions on your face and in your eyes, tell accurately what you are like inside. Body language communicates to the outer world whether you are a loving person or cold and withdrawn. Even your gestures reveal whether you have confidence and poise, or if you are honeycombed with feelings of insecurity and inferiority. Things to do to build the super persuasive personality. You can practice acquiring the super persuasive personality while you stand before a mirror and build these positive qualities. Force yourself to smile as often as possible. People are attracted to a smiling face, but not to a person who frowns all the time. Reflect confidence and poise in your outer personality by feeling confident and poised. If you do not have these two traits, work hard to build your confidence by trying to win goals that are easy to achieve. Then strive to reach even higher goals. Poise comes from a feeling of confidence in yourself and your talents. If you suffer from feelings of self-consciousness, inferiority, and inadequacy, you can overcome this negative personality by joining a dramatic group in your community and forcing yourself to face an audience. Also build true quality and value in your mind by studying hard and acquiring the wisdom and knowledge that makes you feel superior. Super Persuasive Power Pack Number 6. Use the 5 super persuasive emotional drives used by the world's richest people. In a study of more than 10,000 cases of the world's most successful men and women, I have discovered that there are actually only 5 emotional drives that motivate them to achieve their goals. These are: 1. A desire to improve oneself. 2. A desire to help one's family, to educate the children and live in a comfortable home. 3. A desire to raise the standards of the world so others may live in peace and comfort and security. 4. A desire to use creative power to bring something of beauty into the world for the enjoyment of others. 5. A desire to bring peace, brotherhood, and equality to all peoples. Super Persuasive Power Pack No7. Cultivate and use the power of the hypnotic eye. Project your mental commands to persuade others to do your bidding by cultivating and using the power of the hypnotic eye. To practice this hypnotic control, sit quietly in a room by yourself for at least half an hour. Look at some object in the room and try not to blink your eyes for a count of 5. If you cannot accomplish this right away, keep trying until you are able to do so. Then try to avoid blinking to a count of 10. This can be done with a little practice. The open, honest, friendly expression in your eyes will convey itself to the person you are trying to influence. Keeping your eyes fixed on one spot without blinking, say these suggestions to yourself. I like you, and you are going to like me. I want only good things to happen to you. You will feel my honesty and integrity, and you will respond with friendship and kindness. Now you will respond to my mental power and follow all of my suggestions. You will buy my products, for they are the best you can buy. You will want to buy the house I am selling, for it is perfect for you. You will see yourself driving this car and being admired by your friends. You are now responding to my suggestions in a positive way, for you know that I am honest, sincere, and desire only your good. Prosperity Miracle Number 42. Real estate salesmen use this technique to become rich. A young man, Byron S., came to my classes on the power of super persuasion. He told me this dream after the class. Byron wanted to become a real estate broker and sell high-class property to the rich. He learned how to use the power of the hypnotic eye. He practiced this projection every day, without people knowing it. I advised him to enroll in an evening course in real estate sales to prepare himself for the career he desired. After completing his course, he asked me for further assistance on what he should do, and I advised him to join the Beverly Hills Club, where rich people gathered. In this way, he would get to know these people in preparation for selling high-priced homes and estates. He took my advice and soon had a job working with an established real estate company in Beverly Hills. Within 2 weeks' time, he successfully sold a $250,000 estate to a movie star, receiving a large commission. He kept using this mental projection each time he showed a home to a client. You will buy this house. It is exactly what you need. You will live here in comfort and luxury and find great happiness. His interest in his clients was genuine, and they felt his sincerity. Within 6 months, Byron had sold more property than any other salesperson in the company. Within 2 years, he had his broker's license and opened his own real estate office. Because of his many sales and large commissions, he was able to buy a Rolls-Royce and drive his clients in style to look at the high-priced properties he had for sale. Byron is now one of the West Coast's most successful real estate brokers, with an office and a staff of 10 people working for him. Prosperity Magic Guidelines in Chapter 15. 1. You can use super-persuasion to mold public opinion and influence people to give you respect, recognition, and riches. 2. Learn the 10 amazing miracles that this power will accomplish for you, bringing you everything in life that you ever dreamed of having. 3. Use Power Pack number 1 to build a superego that gives you power without egotism. See the amazing chain reaction that follows. 4. Learn how you can build a sense of self-importance that can bring you more money, a business of your own, and personal success. 5. Use Power Pack number 2 to program your higher mind centers with success, riches, fame, and greatness. 6. Power Pack number 3 helps develop the self-image that wins respect and admiration from other people. 7. Famous people overcome personal defects and gain fame and fortune by using their powers of persuasion. 8. A Vietnam veteran lost both arms, yet he became a fine artist. Another veteran without arms learned to type with his feet and became a novelist. 9. Learn how you can overcome personal defects and create a new self-image of success, riches, and prominence. 10. Get rid of all 10 short-circuiting negative emotions by using Power Pack number 4 to become confident, poised, and self-reliant. 11. Use Power Pack number 5 to develop a super-persuasive personality that wins others and makes them do your bidding. 12. Build the super-persuasive personality with a regimen of physical and mental exercises that will bring you success. 13. There are 5 super-persuasive emotional drives that the world's richest people have used. These can also bring you riches. 14. Power Pack number 7 reveals the cultivation and use of the power of the hypnotic eye, which causes other people to help you in your climb to fame and fortune. 15. A real estate salesman used this hypnotic power to become rich. Within 6 months, he sold more property than all the other salespersons in his office.